hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this. They cannot resist. The space is on abyss. Take up space, sis. I hype me up, I gas me up. I hype me up, I gas me up. I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. I'm a trip for this. The space is on abyss. Push through, sis. It's a ghetto, not designed for my being. I know when to chill. I'm humble, yeah, I don't shy away from compliments. I receive, I'm worth the fuss. I know this inner work will take me from petty to queen, to goddess, to priestess. Competing and comparison is a no for me, dog. My growth is not duplicatable or copy friendly. I am powerful beyond measure. The version of me others created in their mind is not my responsibility. I normalize saying no when others want too much from me. I uproot any soul ties of attachment that has held me hostage to lower paradigms of thought, feeling, expressing, and womaning. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. I'm a fool for this. Rest is a revolution and a luxury. I'm learning to step out of survival mode. I wake up to my own BS. Awareness put me on. There ain't nobody to put me on. I am the blueprint. I allow others to tell on themselves. Their true nature will be revealed. That's what I gotta know. I love myself and others out loud. I am proud of what and who I love. I do the most for mine. I use my voice, my heart, my thoughts, my truth to speak up about what I want. I don't use coded language. I'm loud with it. It's noticeable that I'm no longer stuck in chapters with women who don't match my vibe. That's on period. My love language are explored by genuine connections. I'm worthy even when I'm bored, even when I rest, even when I am confused, even when I'm still healing. I feel so right and enough, and that feeling won't stop. Sis, my intuition said what she said. I trust her now. I show up fully being the most. I won't over-explain myself. I am who I am. I bring what I bring. I said what I said. This energy, though, I'm so awake to this big energy essence. Nothing will stand in the way of me asking for what I want. This is how my needs are being met. I won't explain why I'm so dressed up. I'm the most always. No matter how it makes others feel or think of me, I'm gonna take up space. Honey, I ain't shrinking a kid. Take a space, sis. I got my room with this. In the boardroom, in the bedroom, in the Zoom, on the IG, in my truth, on the beach, I'ma reach. I hype me up, I gas me up. I hype me up, I gas me up. Take a space, sis. Got my room with this. I'm a trip for this. They cannot resist. The space is on abyss. I'm a trip for this. They cannot resist. Take a space, sis.
Hey y'all, it's me, Dricka, and that just hyped me up. I don't know about y'all, but today we are having a special guest. Her name is Nicole Banks. She is the owner of Banks Tax Pros and Banks Tax Services. She is one of my tax partners, and I just want y'all to bring her on to let her tell a little bit about her business and what we do together, and to also give y'all some tax tips and just have some real talk with you guys. So enjoy. Hey, Nikki.
You look pretty. Thank you. It's going in, girl. How you doing? I'm okay. Just got to put her hubby some food. Had to get him out the way. I was like, look, I'm about to go on live. Go on now. Sit down. So hey, Nisha. Hey, thank y'all for joining. So we are Nisha. First day of Tax Talk Tuesdays. It's basically like a series that I started. Yesterday, I think, was the first day that I had someone on. It was supposed to start on Friday with Chanel and kind of talk about taxes in Tennessee. But I
I lost my voice, of course. So I was just drove all weekend, so I'm just happy that I with you and bring you on as our first official guest of Text Talk Tuesdays.
Yes.
Okay, so tell people about yourself, Nikki. Don't die.
I know. My name is Nicole Banks. I am the owner of Banks Tech Services. I'm transitioning into CEO. I am Dricka's service bureau partner. This is my first year with Dricka, and since I've been with her, it's been a blessing. I've built my confidence. I've been I built my confidence by when I first took the service bureau training, I didn't have enough confidence in myself. I'm really just getting out there scared, just out there just trying to make the money, be successful, just kind of swing it on my own because I never just really had that full guidance to really just give me the confidence to just get out there and do it. Mm-hmm. So in the service bureau class, just doing a business plan, just really thinking about what I really wanted for my business, it was real to me because I never looked at it like that. Right. We just want to make money. We're not thinking about the work you have to put in, like a business plan. You're not thinking about that. Nope. We just want to look cute to say we're a boss. We just got a business, but it's more to it. Especially when you have to be a leader. You have to lead by example. And I mean, this entrepreneurship is not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. It's not at all. It's not a job. A lot of times people take that for granted. They just think, oh yeah, I want to start a business, or I started a business, and they looking for that immediate gratification or that immediate satisfaction through money. Right. Money is not going to always be the answer. A lot of us, we talk about money, talk about how much money you can make as a business owner, and not to downplay 9-to-5s, because they have people that have 9-to-5s that's doing better than business owners. Right. First than business owners, but at the same time, we have the freedom to say, you know what, I want to go to work today, or I want to go 10 times harder than I did yesterday to make more than I made yesterday. Right. I want to chill today. Today is self-care. Have that freedom. You can always call off of work, but you're risking your job.
Right. I would say everything changed for me. Everything changed for me with this in this tax industry when I went to the marketing and branding class, Unisha class, and then I met y'all. I'm like, these some real boss women. They're not doing it.
That's what I was about to say. Tell them how we even met.
I went to the I was just branching out on my own, and I'm like, I have to find something. Where I'm from, it's not a lot of ladies that just want you to win, and y'all just get together and stuff. And I told my husband, I saw a Test Box Pro flyer, and I was like, babe, I gotta get there. He was like, how much it is? I was like, look, I don't care, I gotta go. So, when I got there, just meeting Unisha, just meeting you, and you from the beginning, you was just throwing the gems, like, here, this is what you gotta do. This the person name for this. This the person name for that. And just meeting all of y'all was just inspiring. And I'm like, okay, there's good women out there that want you to win. Right. So from that day forward, I was like, I have to win. I have to make a difference in my business so I can help build other women like y'all was doing. So and I'm doing it. I'm grateful for you for even signing on with the service bureau. Like I'm selling my software. It made more than what I thought it was going to make. I have amazing women.
I was so scared. I was scared. Nikki.
I was scared. I have 21 women right now. 21.
So what was your goal in the beginning?
I didn't have a goal.
You didn't have a goal?
I didn't think, I wasn't confident. I just knew that I wanted to help other women, build other women, because it's not enough out there. And I was just being me, and I guess they were led to me. And so I'm just really, leading by example with the life.
Yes. That's what you have to do too. A lot of times is that's what makes you leading by example. People follow you based on what they see. Right. And you based on what they see you doing consistently. Right. Texas for years. How been doing Texas?
I've been behind the scenes with Texas. 2010 I started.
is as a intern. I just graduated from college for business administrative, and that was I was at the tax office for internship, so I was kind of behind the scenes doing data entry, filing, and stuff. And then 2018, I had an opportunity to really get into it. I wasn't really. I was still, when I had the opportunity to do it, I still wasn't into it because I didn't know, that's what I really wanted to do. So I had 8 people. 2018, 2019, I had 86 people, and this year I had like 223 people. I want to say.
Right. So that's what qualifies to go directly to our further plan, which is our service bureau plan. I'm glad that you said that. A lot of people don't understand like the different posted all day. We may talk about it here and there. But they don't understand like, what's the different levels, or why am I paying this price or getting this price, or what's the difference in doing taxes?
Right.
Making the numbers. Did you have enough clients for the bank to even consider you as a service? That makes a difference.
Yeah, you're right. And I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know anything about until I started until I started taking the class. I really found out a lot. I'm just in the business, just swinging it. You know,
and I kind of have similar stories. Like I started off with no clients, so people always scared, or they always talking about, I don't know if I'm gonna get any clients. Like a lot of my tax preparers have similar stories. I'm scared, or just like you, scared and don't know where the clients are gonna come from, don't know how to market, get discouraged easily, or stuff like that. But I tell them I started with no clients. The first year I started, I had 6 clients. If I would have stopped then, I wouldn't be who I am today. So I went on with those 6 clients. Those 6 clients brought me up to 20 clients. Not a big difference. But from those 20, I learned how to put my process together.
Right.
As from when they inquire to converting them to a client.
Right.
After they're a client, actually following up with them, how they doing, letting them know, hey, your return was accepted by the IRS, so for a couple of days, give a check, where's my refund? Like the whole full process. The tax industry. Some people just go to a tax preparer, drop their stuff off, or send the information in, and they never hear from the tax preparer until next tax. I'm year round.
Yeah,
year round too, right?
Yeah, and that's the reason why it's not just about the money for me. I've been in the business to where I see where, after you do these people's taxes, you don't want to deal with them no more. So I tell my people, hey, I'm with you until your check is in your hand. So yeah, I get it.
Right. So we think about it from both perspectives, I think. So we kind of like, and that's another thing about it, being around like-minded people, so that we can mesh together. We can come together on ideas, and it's not like, well, you did it first, or you did it first. No, we come together and saying, how can we boost our networks together?
Collaboration over competition.
Always. Impact over influence. Like I always tell people, it's all about the impact for me. It's not about the money. I've been having money. That's not making money with taxes, not just making money with anything I do. I only invest in recession-proof businesses.
Right.
Real estate, taxes, you know what I'm saying? Other investments that I have that I don't really even post on social media. So people think, okay, we only doing taxes, or that's the tax lady. I have a lot of other stuff that I don't even mention.
Yeah.
You know, me too. A lot of stuff I don't even mention. So it's way bigger than taxes. It's about actually making an impact on clients' lives, our partners' lives, on our lives, making ourselves proud. Like, dang,
yes.
So after you graduated from our service bureau class, like what did that motivate you to do afterwards?
Start running. Okay, this SWOT analysis, all this stuff is over my head. Hold on, let me sit down, write a plan, because I got to get it together, because I'm going to have these ladies following me. I have to, I got to get myself together. So I went back over my business plan again. I wrote some stuff down, because I'm the type of person, I'm getting better to where my thoughts and my ideas stay in my head. And I never wrote down. So I started writing stuff down, and and just putting it to work, just putting everything to work, just really just having confidence in myself. I'm telling you, it was so bad. I still have my moments sometimes, but I got to get it together.
It's okay. Everybody has moments. Guess what? Social media is just a platform to display the highlights.
Yeah.
A lot of people not talking about the lows in business, the times when you feel unsupported, when you trying to figure out the next campaign, or how to run the next ad, or whatever the case may be, or just staying innovative. Because it's big. Social media is big. We know, if I can speak on that, we learned that yesterday. Instagram and Facebook was down. So even if you had ads that you paid for, or even if you had stuff that you planned out for your content, it didn't run yesterday.
It didn't. When me and one of my girls was talking, and it was like, okay, I guess we about to get door to door. Let's get these flyers back. We about to go to the hospitals, the stores. Look.
Yeah, and we still do, like, I ain't gonna lie, we still do door to door. Like, we still send door hangers out. We still send mailers out. We still put our ground signs out every time it's tax season. We still do those things. So, on top of monetizing social media and monetizing our network, we stay in contact with our clients throughout the year. I give credit tips throughout the year. I give tax tips throughout the year. I give business tips. I still do consultations outside of tax season.
Right.
I mean, it's way more than just tax season, quote unquote.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm so excited about this tax season. I have a good group of ladies. And I'm just ready. They all women. I do have a potential guy, but it's like we gravitate towards women more for whatever reason, and that's okay. My husband about to learn.
He better
bring your homeboys. He was like, "Hey, I'm about to start doing taxes. Just put the word out for your wife. Let's go."
As he should. Okay.
Yes, he behind the scenes, but he uplifts me every day.
Yeah, but guess what? And that's the part that people don't talk about. Like, it's not even about like the recognition part, but just having somebody that have your back, whether it's a colleague, a husband, whoever it is, having somebody to have your back to push when you're not feeling it, or to push when you're getting discouraged, or to push you when you're saying, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. Oh no, that's not the spirit. Just having somebody to turn that thought or that negative energy back into positivity.
Look, he said, "You talked to Dricka today?" I said, "Well, how you know her name? You ain't got no Zoom today." I'm handling my business.
On y'all, and for me as a coach, I just want the best for y'all. So
yes, and you do. I appreciate you.
Have that. So I try to put out what I want, if that makes sense. So I don't want to leave y'all hanging. I don't want y'all to feel like, okay, let me figure this out. No, call me, ask me what you need to know. I'm here. If you don't know, I know somebody that, if I don't know, I know somebody that can. Right. I know somebody that can get it done for you. I can take somebody. I can send you somebody, and different resources, not just one person for everything. That's what a network is about, right? Building. Okay, who is your marketing team? Okay, if this person can't get your flyer, who's on the list? If this person can't do your photo shoot, you just not gonna have a photo shoot. No, you need to call the next person on.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
or my girls, we have a group chat to where we motivate each other. We send things to whatever I know, I give to them. However I'm built, I build them. You know, it's because if
building you.
Exactly. We all
might not even realize it, but you're building yourself.
Yeah, I am. I've seen a big difference with my confidence with myself, and I'm just loving the person that I am. Like, everything that you instill in me, I instill in them.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. I appreciate. I'm so proud because you was just, well, when I first, let me tell y'all, when I first met Nicole, it was like, I was like, what was your name? First of all, I'm a shy person, but like, once I start talking to you, you can't give me the stuff, right? I'm like, Nikki Banks. I think you told me your name was Nikki Banks, and I was just calling you Nikki Banks the whole time. Like, just gel together from actual boot camp that Unisha threw last year, which was fine.
I loved it.
And so, like, we gelled from there, and then when it was time for you to make the decision, you was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with you. for various reasons. We talked about it several times, but I didn't try to tell you I don't do sales. I just tell you what I offer. If you need it, here's how you can get it. I don't do sales. I don't try to push sales on anyone like that. I just do what I have going on, and that's it. Right. And so, for you, we talked about it a few times. We went back and forth. I told you what was it going to be and how it was going to be. And then when that invoice came through and you killed it, and I was like, oh no, ma'am, we have on such and such day, this is what's going to be taught, and you've been on it ever since. So I just want to say that I am so proud of you. Thank you. Did it alone. You followed directions. You added services. So it's so much more than you just stepping out on your own and saying, okay, I want to be a service bureau. You took the steps. You actually took what I gave you and implemented. So many people buy these courses, buy these ebooks, join these lives, and be under these influencers, and they don't implement anything that they've learned or anything that they watched it on the live that the people like. That's the whole point. You have to strategize and then execute, and you have, baby. I just want to give you how you are here. You have planned, strategized, and executed everything properly, and it's not even tax season yet. So I know your tax season ain't going through numbers. Yes, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready. I've been thinking out the box. I've been putting some thought into what I'm doing, and like this uplifting my women, because I'm like, y'all, we it's important for me to uplift them because I didn't have it. So I feel like if I show them how I'm moving and they could trust me, then we all could build together, as a team, Yes, so I'm excited. I'm excited for it. That's what's up. So, speaking of taxes, I think we have maybe like 10, 15 minutes left. So, taxes, let's give the people a couple tax updates that they can expect for the update. Well, the one that I'm big on right now, I'm not so big on the $600. I'm not big on that because I feel like as a business owner, I'm not gonna knock nobody down because at some point I wasn't doing things the right way. I didn't have the right system, but that right there, I feel like it gives businesses and people structure to align their business the right way. Stop taking PayPal, Cash App, and, stuff like that. And I'm a bookkeeper, so it gives me, it shows me that, okay, I need to start putting this bookkeeping out. I need to start putting more content out about bookkeeping so I can help small businesses. They won't have to worry about when stuff like this happens. Yep. So I don't care about that at all. And then, not only that, I always tell people, stop. If you're taking Cash App and you come to me and you become my client, I'm going to tell you right then and there, don't take Cash App anymore. And I some other resources such as Square. I send out the link for Square every time somebody enrolls to be a partner with me or does like a business consultation with me. I let them know Square offers free websites that you can build on your own. Is really easy. And if you're selling a product, all you need is pretty much that landing page or, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're doing tax services, all you need is that booking page. Right. So it's not really hard to do. It's just a matter of you sitting down and being a business owner that you are. Are you a business owner or do you have a hobby? Because getting your business in order is part of being a business owner. Like having that business bank account, not having to work out Zelle and Cash App and trying to keep all your books together, or even bringing your tax pair of box of receipts or a bag of receipts. Right? So that's when we come in as the educators and as the professionals and let them know, okay, so this year I'm going to take this bag of receipts, but after your tax return, I'm going to set you up with some bookkeeping tools. Now, for my bookkeeping fee, until you can, I'll set you up so that you can manage this for yourself. So it's two ways to it. It's not just always, okay, getting them as a bookkeeping client, because they may not be ready for that. They may not even be making enough money to afford you as a bookkeeper. Right? I'm big on it because they come out of the refund for the But when it comes to bookkeeping or if they just starting off, they don't feel like they need that expense. So we kind of let them, I can advise you on bookkeeping, and then we can revisit this when you make a little bit more money or when you can afford my services. Right, and I'm very big on educating my clients, letting them know what I know, because at the end of the day,
that's what makes a professional. You know, you educating your clients. You know, I'm big on that, and I tell my ladies that, you know, yeah, the money is good in the tax industry, but educating your people is most important.
Yeah.
Because when new people, that's how I got a lot of my people. When they came to me, they was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
You know, you have to educate them and let them know what's the right thing to do.
They don't know a lot of stuff. It's a lot of myths.
Yeah, they don't.
In the tax industry that we have to make them unlearn and make them learn the right way. Or stuff changes sometimes. Like a lot of stuff that used to go on in the industry can't go on anymore.
Right.
IRS is really locking down on a lot of things, so that's where the $600 comes in play.
Right.
As far as Cash App and PayPal. But I've been telling my, and it wasn't $600, or it was $20K. They dropped it down to combat fraud and money laundering. So it's not just that, oh, Joe Biden or whoever want to be in your business. It's so much money that's being handed under the table.
Right.
Like is PPP. They gave out PPP, and now they're trying to see, okay, so if all these is out there, where's the tax return? Where's the money that's in the accounts for businesses that y'all made?
Right. Right.
So trying to make sure that they recoup all the money that they gave away.
Right.
And the IRS is a business too. And they're doing their. Hey,
I tell her, baby, I love my livelihood. Go to the next step, prepare.
I be laughing when I say I don't look good in orange.
And I think that the people respect you more too when you're honest with them. You know,
they really do. And they don't have to deal with that back and forth of, oh, I went to Nikki and XYZ happened. Or I went to Dricka and this happened. No, they'll say I went to Dricka and she actually told me, oh no, don't write off all your expenses because next year you buying a house. And they're gonna look at your gross income.
Right.
Or they're gonna look at your net, whatever it may be. Like just giving them that little tip could help them. You know, when you buy a house, or if you buying a house in the next 2 years, you might not want to write all this stuff off because they're gonna want to see some positive income. Same came to SBA in the beginning. They was looking at that top line. They wasn't taking that bottom line. And if you wrote all your stuff off in that box on that Schedule C, you in trouble. You couldn't even get the PPP.
Right.
Or any other funding that they had. They had grants out. It wasn't just about PPP. People focusing on PPP because that was like the highlight of it.
It was easy money. They was getting it.
You know what I'm saying? But they had all kind of stuff out. And then you had to have your business in order.
You did. Yeah.
You had to have your business in order. The banks was looking for bank statements. They were looking for 940s. Nobody knew what a 940 was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff made a big difference.
I even reached out to you. I was like, Dricka, how does this look? I was like, you know what? I'm going to just leave it alone. Because, no, ma'am. Right. That was the experience. Because how often is a pandemic going to come around? Not often, but guess what? SBA funds are always around. SBA is out for the pandemic. It's always around. They do research and discovery grants. They do grants for, like, for instance, us. We assign the community with jobs. Right. We have a grant out there that's specific to our industry or specific to something that we're doing. It's always an SBA grant out there. You just have to read. And that's another thing a lot of people don't. Is read. That's what I told my girls. I was like, look, go on the IRS.gov website, sign up for their newsletters. If the wind blow wrong, you're going to know. Yep. You know, because laws change all the time. And we as tax preparers don't know every single thing. Nope. You know, like the changes they made in the middle of the tax season. Last year. Ooh, last year. So this year probably going to be another crazy year. Yep. And I'm expecting it. So, I mean, nothing really bothers me if you know me. So, I gotta go with the flow. Next, what's the pivot? What's the pivot? That's how I am. So I think of everything. I think of life like basketball. Yeah. How many points we could get? Educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be straight. Or you running up and down this court of life? Yeah. You're supposed to be gaining points. One of my babies on here, Miss Misha B. Yes, she giving you all the kudos in the She another me. You know, I be calling you, she another me. And I take the time with it. But I told you, guess what? A lot of people gonna be calling you. I say, how you calling me? Guess what? You gonna get hey. Remember I told you that? But she she wants it. She hungry for it, so I don't mind. I don't care if it's 10, 11 o'clock at night. I know she wants it, you know, so.
And it's going to make a difference, too. She going to be the outshine everybody, the people who didn't call.
Yeah.
You know what
I have no doubt about that.
That's just like you. You call me, well, you don't call me a lot no more. You roll no more. You was calling me a lot, and I was like, Nikki, you know what you're doing. Stop second guessing yourself. Yeah. But we hop, anytime we hop on Zoom, I say, oh, let me show you. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's hop on Zoom. I can show you how to do it. I'll send you a recording of whatever it is.
I call you now. You send it to me. You just shoot it to me.
Yeah. And we just roll like that. And so that, my aura is vibing off of your aura. And same thing with your girls. You creating that community. You creating that network.
Yeah.
Is all your people from Texas?
I have one in Dallas. I have two in Houston, one in Baton Rouge, and then the rest of them in Texas. So I'm hitting different area codes, girl.
Yes, I see you. I'm so happy. I'm excited.
I'm excited. This our year.
It is. But
it is most happy.
When they say, "Oh yeah, it's my season," no, it's not a season. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You only on the brink of what you think you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you think you're doing something now, watch. God is about to blow your mind.
I just thank God all the time. Like, it's amazing. And sometimes, like, I just cry and I be like, wow, like, I'm just overwhelmed. Like, it's just really happening. So I can't help it.
Sometimes we get like that, and it's a good feeling. Like, all right, let me wipe these tears, and what's next? What I got? What's on?
Good, yeah.
Like, I probably cried, like, what's today? Tuesday. I cried yesterday. And yesterday was such a great day. Like, October has been such a great month. Because September was really hard for me. I, kind of know what happened and stuff, but
yeah.
Of course, we had the hurricane, so I was displaced for like 2 or 3. And of course, I had 3 deaths in my family at once. Yeah. I still, in the midst of that, I still had to be there for clients. I still had to be there for partners. I still had to coach.
So you pushing through.
So life is going to happen to people. Life happens to me all the time. I tell people that don't stop me from keeping going. Yeah, it got me down. Yes, I was very discouraged. Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
You know what I'm saying? But it never stopped me.
Yeah.
It never stopped me. I have to keep going. And I think that might be what they be saying on Instagram. Oh, my taxes traded. I keep going. You know what I'm saying? But I do. That's how I go. I gotta keep going. I can't stop. Whatever I have going on, because like at one point I had stopped posting like little motivational quotes and stuff that I used to do in the morning, and then somebody checked me on it. It was like, what's going on? Like, I'm used to listening to a prayer that you send every morning. I'm used to listening to a scripture that you post every morning, and so I had to check myself and get back on it. Yeah, it's people that's depending on your strength.
Absolutely, and that's what happened. Like, I remember at one point in time I stopped posting so much, and Janisha was like, get back to it. Like, what you doing? You know? So it's stuff like that allows me to see these women that really want you to win, you know? Yeah. And that keeps you pushing. Like, that motivates you. You never know what it may do to help somebody, push. So, yeah.
I'm excited. So, anybody have any questions for us before we end our live? I'm glad we did this. This was even though we kind of we talked about Texas, but
yeah, when we get together, we just be talking.
We just be going. For real.
Misha, you don't have no questions, baby? She always have questions.
Any questions, y'all? Hey, Key. That's one of our clients.
Hey. Oh, that's not like he. Oh, okay, that's her.
I see a lot of people on here. I see my Texas photographer, Miss Gill, out here.
Yeah, she was on there. I saw her.
Mm-hmm. All right. I see no questions.
Look, Pre. I love Pre.
Yeah, Pre. But yeah, we thank y'all for coming. And Nikki, I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna send you the live so you can post it on your Instagram too.
Okay, cool.
And tell the people where they can follow you at. How can they find you? What is Banks Tax Service? Tell the people what you do.
Ooh.
Okay. What Banks?
Dricka always get on me, but you don't just do taxes. I am a tax preparer. I do business formation, bookkeeping. I sell life insurance, notary service, and I'm just getting my credit repair off the ground as well.
Oh,
So I'm trying to build a firm, not just a tax service. I'm trying to
yes,
build
ma'am. Financial firm. And that's
Yes,
the difference.
ma'am.
A lot of people think that a tax office is just a tax office. You can add revenue on many different ways. She just named tax preparation, business formation, because you deal with business clients all the time. Life insurance, that's very important that we don't talk. Notary. A lot of people need notaries for like the small stuff.
That's why I have it just in case. And those are like what you were saying earlier. I don't brand those businesses out, often. So I just have to get a schedule to where this day I'm gonna do the, market this, that, and the other. But we're getting together. It's my third year, and I'm new to this whole thing. So I just have to find a system. I am gonna find a system to put in place.
So and it's kind of who do so much, and people just feel like, oh, well, they know I do all this. You know what I'm saying? They know I got this going on. She said, okay, no questions right now. But yeah, but it's kind of hard when you do a lot of stuff because I had a lot of stuff as well. But I just kind of like reiterate, like when somebody sit down and do their taxes, do you need life insurance? Yeah, and I just started offering life insurance with my other company. But I feel like that is a financial resource. That's a wealth building tool. It is. So it might not pay you, but it's gonna pay your kids, your grandkids. It can pay stuff down. Like people don't talk about it, but that's a subject. It's tax preparation. Yeah, I agree. It's billions of people in the world. Every year they have to file their tax. And especially with us, we offer virtual services and we offer in-person services. So I was doing virtual services kind of way before the pandemic even. I mean, for 6 years before I had an office. Once I got an office, my tax business took off the ground, and I was able to serve like over 100 clients. And then that my first office, I was outside of somebody in my phone room. My bad.
People don't like to sit down anymore.
I was I was in somebody else's office. I branched off and actually got my own office, and my number crazy now.
Wow.
I can't even count or put a number on how many clients I have, how many partners I have, and we growing every day. So I just thank God for that. And but my financial is, and even with Carter and Associates is only 2 years old. Like I started business in 2019, and we have hundreds of partners all over the world. So I mean, it can be done. So we just came on Tax Talk Tuesday to tell you it can be done despite the children, despite the husband, despite the lack of support, despite you in your own head. It is done. If you want to start your own tax company, follow my page, visit my website. We both drop a lot of tax tips, a lot of gems. We do a lot of inspiration for women and men. And we're accepting clients. Tax season not over. We have 10 days if you want. It's an e-file.
Yeah.
It's your tax
post. Look, October 15th. When I post that post about October 15th, I got 2 people.
Exactly. I think I did I was telling them last night I did 4 clients the other day. And it's all we not even posting about taxes, literally. We have so much stuff going on, but people know us already. Yeah. So
that's a blessing.
All right, thank you for inviting me. You're welcome. Follow me, Carter and Associates LLC. Follow Nicole at
Banks Tax Services and Banks Tax Pros.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
How are you? Welcome to Tax Talk Tuesday.
Yay.
I'm excited to have you on. Hey guys. Where y'all from? Drop your location. Where y'all from? Everybody that's online with us today.
Baby, they popped in real
quick. It's 7:01. I'm excited.
Okay, tune in every Tuesday. I see y'all.
I love this voice. What's going on? I see Illinois. Okay, Illinois in the building. Texas in the building. Illinois, Texas.
Oh, you see them? Oh, you see them.
No, we dropping money gems. Of course. Of course. Of course. Leisure traveler. Oh, y'all coming in, baby. Y'all was waiting. Y'all was waiting on 7 p.m. I'm excited. So we're gonna let a couple of more people come in. I hope y'all got y'all notebooks ready and y'all gonna catch these gems that we're going to drop today.
Yes.
So of course, y'all, if y'all follow Carter and Associates, if you don't follow us now, and also follow Stormy Creations, which is Tempest Business. She is our branding and marketing designer for Carter and Associates. That's why I wanted to have her on today for Text Talk Tuesday. Hi, Iconic Minds. How are you? I see Nikki. I see Symphony. Who else on here? Trey Rock, Cleaning Services.
Nobody. I don't know why it does it.
I know, like when you go live with somebody, you don't see all of the comments. Look, now we see why people be squinting like, who is that? Hi, Althea.
Look, they in the building.
Yes, I'm here for it. So, Tempest, okay.
What was that?
We 3 minutes in already. So, I want you to introduce yourself and your business to everyone.
Okay, well, I am Tempest Roach, the owner of Stormy Creations. I am located in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been in business for a year and some change now. I do a bunch of everything, but my main focus is financial and cannabis industry.
So that's your niche market, really?
Huh?
That's your niche market?
Yeah.
Okay, so you only servicing Texas and CBD and cannabis industry. Okay, that's pretty cool. Because a lot of people don't specialize in it. So what made you niche your craft down to just those specific 2 industries?
Well, that's who I attract. So, and working, I've been in the credit industry, I've been in the tax industry, so it's just like I have experience in that, so why not connect with who I can connect with?
Mm-hmm.
And with the cannabis, I love doing a product mock-ups. I love labeling everything for them and making a website. I can be real creative. But I don't smoke weed, so it's like... But I love doing that design, so...
But people might think you smoke because you're always so happy, like... And we are very, very... We're just happy people, and we're very, very goofy. We laugh at a lot of stuff. Sometimes stuff don't even be funny, and we just laughing. Like, we spend time on the phone just laughing all the time.
Right, this is just me, so... Okay.
Take it or leave it. Well, that's good. So you've been in business for a year. So is it just you, or do you have a team? Hi.
It's just me. Well, and I have a photographer here, but I didn't...
Wait, it cut out. Tell me again. I was trying. They told me my connection going in and out. Can y'all hear me better? If so, say yes.
What did you say? Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because somebody put in the comments that it was going in and out.
What would you call it? What would you call it if I have a photographer, creative director, I have somebody do bookkeeping for me? That's not really... Is that a team?
That is a team. It may not be a team like dedicated in your office, but if you use them quarterly, that would be your team. Because I have a photographer, I have a makeup artist, I have an attorney.
You got a big
we have teams, because I got a really big team. And they need some really big rings, okay? For real. They gotta know.
That's one thing about Dricka. She gonna make sure she put everybody on. In some way, she gonna put you in some way. Best believe it.
Some kind of way, I'm gonna be like, wait, I got something for you to do. Definitely a team. Yeah, you need a team. So I don't think a lot of people realize in entrepreneurship how much one person does until it's time to expand, and they're like, okay. Once it's time to expand, then they're like, okay, well, I need this person, and then they realize they don't really need a receptionist or an executive assistant. they might need a salesperson, or they might need someone else that can actually help them with their business as far as like the numbers or QuickBooks or just being organized. Somebody can come in and do data entry for you, and that can help you be organized. Yes, outsourcing is essential, so keep that in mind always.
And automatic, if you can set stuff up, because I haven't even been on social media, so I just set up my content and just keep it going.
Wait. What do you mean you haven't been on social media? I saw you have a post today that asks like, "Oh, I'm a brand designer. What are you?"
You said what?
I saw a post today from you that said, "I'm a brand designer. What are you?"
Girl, that was automatic. All the posts for these past 2 months been automatic.
Okay, wait. So I hope they have their pens and paper out now, because what you mean that was automated?
I made a reel how to set up your automated messages. I'm gonna have to upload it next year. We'll be doing not next year, but next month. I'm gonna be doing a 30-day reel challenge.
Ooh.
So make sure you stay tuned, because that's all my content. That's what I'm gonna give the whole month of November.
Okay, so you dropping reels all month. Okay. But okay, so with reels, I know that's a new thing on Instagram for the people that don't know what reels are or who are not social media savvy. Hey, Lambert Tags. Yeah, so the people that are not social media savvy are scared of the camera, because we have a lot of new business owners that don't want to get behind the camera, right?
Right.
And they're always like, well, I post, but then you go on their page and it looks like a spam page, because it's nothing but flyers. There's no videos. We don't know who owns this business, even though there are some businesses that can function without knowing who the owners are. But if you put yourself in that position and say, hey, I'm the owner, people are going to want to know things about the owner. So you have to make sure that you're introducing yourself. If you get new followers, make sure that you come back and reintroduce yourself. Let them know that what you're offering. Let them know how you can help their business. If you're selling business to business products or services, let them know what's your pricing strategies or where they can find your pricing, and let them know how they can contact you. That's important.
Right.
That's something that can be done on a reel. That's something that can be done on a TikTok. That's something that can be done on live. So let me go back a little bit and introduce myself, because I did let you introduce yourself. Sorry for the people who don't know me. I am Dricka Carter. I am a serial entrepreneur. Carter and Associates is one of my companies. It is 2 years old. It's basically a tax brokerage. So we help people start their own tax companies, and we also sell our own software that tax preparers can use and make 6 figures or more in 4 months or less. We have a proven system, of course, and it's only getting better. And it's only getting better and bigger. So, yeah, that's what we do here. We also do tax preparation. We also do business coaching as well, in LLCs and business registration. So that's Carter and Associates, basically business and taxes. That's it. All things business, all things taxes. I can help you with it. So if you're not following me, of course, follow me. I follow back. And follow my special guest, Tempest, at Stormy Creations.
Yes, __.
And we're back to our conversation. So
the website is back up and running. So if you
let them know what's your website.
Just go apply. You have to apply.
Oh, okay. Talk about it. Because when I came on with you, well, first of all, let's
follow directions. They don't look. I told at least 2 people.
So what do you mean by apply? What do you mean?
They have to apply because, you'll get on the phone with somebody and you ask them their budget. I know sometimes I be wanting to know what's their budget, but then when they say their budget and they be like 400, I'm like.
So in that case, do you give them resources, or do you tell them, okay, I don't work for $400, but I can give you some websites, I can give you a resource list that you can use until your budget is where my company is?
Yeah, I refer them to a whole bunch of graphic designers I know that don't charge as much as me. So I just refer to them, and their work is good. So I just refer them. And that connect with them. They probably won't connect, but I did my deed. So
Good, gotcha. So what are some tools that people can use if their budget is not where your company is, or at your pricing level, or they're not making enough money to work with you at the moment? What kind of tools can they use or download right now? Write this down, y'all. Write this down.
User friendly, I can say Canva. You can do Pronto, is PHONTO to make your logo. Okay. But you have to download your fonts on the font.com. It's a free font downloading. You can use and upload it. You can do all this on your phone, y'all. That's what I was doing when I first started. I was making stuff on my phone. Mm-hmm. And my phone, so you wasn't using a laptop at all? Right. Okay. So Canva, Pronto, whatever. And those are the two I really recommend, because that Pixar and stuff, they be trying to add them images in there. But it don't work out. If you don't have the money to do a website, you can create your banners on Canva, or you can go get them pre-made from Etsy. I think it's some other platforms that sell pre-made banners. And those things they can just like plug and play. So those resources that you're giving now, they can just plug and play, like exchange whatever's there. Yeah, because it's like pre-made stuff. So you want a pre-made website, you can go on there, but make sure it connects with what you're doing. Okay. Don't have no just random website template, and it don't match with what you're doing. So elaborate on that. Elaborate on your website matching what you're doing. So you shouldn't do it. Basically, you shouldn't have a naked photo shoot to sell T-shirts. Say, for instance, we in the fitness industry, and you go find something that's in the designing industry. I can't implement designing with fitness. That layout is two different things. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That's why when I ask for inspiration, I don't want you going to go look for somebody that's not in your industry. Look for somebody that's in your industry, so we can do it better than what they have. Right. So yeah. That's part of your research and development of your company. A lot of people don't understand what's research and development. They don't understand what it means. It's not just copying off of what the next person in the industry is doing. I don't like to. It's inspiration, but you always do it to your liking, better than what they have. Don't copy nobody. Like, people get offended when you copy them. You can't copy nobody. Like, that's not what you do. Because people sit here and think of all of these ideas that they need to use or implement in their business, and someone goes and takes it, and it takes away from your strategy. Well, not really take away from it, but it makes people feel like, well, I think you need to take your Wi-Fi out. I think off. It's going in and out again. Oh yeah. We back. Hi, Jenna. Okay. Yeah, we back. All right, y'all can hear me. Okay, good. So I was saying, like, people are inspired, and that makes them feel like, oh, I want to be just like this brand. I want to be just like that brand. But if you haven't found your own brand identity, you'll just always be duplicating what that person did. And that's what you don't want, because how are you going to be innovative if you're always copying off the next person or the next brand? Exactly, and that's exactly what my design coach was saying. She was like, I don't want y'all to look like y'all are like my mimics. Like, I understand I taught you, but I don't want you to give out the same designs I'm doing. Right. Or the same layouts I'm doing. Like, that's not why you took this class. That's not creative. Create your own concept. Exactly. And that's it. That's not creative. You always got to keep in mind, when you start a business, don't just start a business just because someone else is doing it. And I see a lot on Instagram or on social media, period, where people are saying, do this, you can make a lot of money here. Yes, you could, but are you willing to put in the same work that the other person is telling you, yeah, you can make this amount of money? Are you able to put in that amount of work? Are you committed to putting in that amount of work? Some people think it's easy because they see you doing it and they're like, oh, it's that easy. Or the process may be that easy, but are you willing to get to that level?
If they've been in the game for 10 years and this is your first year, you can't compare their year 10 to your year 1. You have to grow to that level. You have to grow your organic traffic. You have to grow your organic audience, not just people who you saying, oh, follow me. If they follow you and never look on your page, you just have another ghost follower.
Right.
You got to clean up your page. Get to the people that are actually engaging with you and liking your content and actually finding out what you're saying is interesting. Finding out if your methods or if they're even supporting you. Because I could like your picture all day, but if I never came on your website and see what you offer and bought one of your ebooks or bought something that you're offering to the community or supported you or reposted, then I don't support you. I'm just here on your page. Clean that up.
And I feel like you just watched me, so therefore you're going to get unfollowed.
Clean it up. Yeah, you have to every so often clean up your page. Make it you, not someone else. Yeah, she said make it you, not someone else. Don't start a business because you see the money. Do it because you love what you're doing and the money will make itself. Of course, that's a great comment.
I'm so heavy on this. It's hard for me to support just anybody. If I know you're not passionate about that, I'm not going to even waste my money.
Yep.
Like, especially if I don't need it, I'm not going to waste my money.
Right. And see, I had to scale back on everything that I was supporting because I'm the type of person that, oh, that's what you do. Let me make sure that I support you. Like, I support people that I've just met. I support people, you know what I'm saying, that I've been around. I support people that's in my circle, outside my circle. If you refer me to somebody, I try to support them. So that was one of my toxic traits or whatever, just supporting everybody. But I had to come into the place where I have to know if your product or your service is worth me supporting.
Right.
Is it worth me putting my name behind you and saying, yeah, go to this person for that?
Or you just popping up every now and then just to say, oh, I'm ready to sell. I need some money. Mm-hmm. Like, no, that's not how it goes.
Are you consistent? That's a big one. That's a big one. And I know, speaking of consistency, you've been consistent. You've been making flights for me, maybe here and there before I put you, like before we came into our contract and you really took over Carter & Associates and rebranded and everything over here. But even when you were just starting out, I said, oh no, you support me. Let me support you. I need a flyer for what I did. Martin Luther King Day, a credit. I did a credit class. I did a few things. You know what I'm saying? Even when you were first starting out. Even when you first started out, like I saw when you posted that picture, it was so hilarious. It was so hilarious. I was like, man, we was posting trash.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just last year. People don't see it.
I'm self-taught, y'all. So I got it out there. I learned everything on my own. So if it wasn't on YouTube University, I'd figure it out.
Wait, so everything that you know now is self-taught?
Yes, I learned everything on my own. Like, taking that class I took this year was just to help. I guess that was an elevation. Like, that's just to learn, to figure out what I did not know. But majority of the stuff she taught, I learned. Mm-hmm. But Illustrator is now my best friend. I did get that from my class.
Okay.
I rarely use Photoshop, so Illustrator is where it's at.
Okay. And so is that like an app or is that like a designer app?
No, it's the same. It's with Adobe.
Okay, gotcha.
So instead of Photoshop, it's Illustrator. So that's like another level.
Okay.
Designer.
Okay, for the level up.
Yeah, because at first, when I was pregnant, I was going to Joya House. Joya was teaching me a couple of things.
I love Joya.
And I learned how to do Illustrator this spring. So I was like, look, I got to learn this extra stuff.
Yes. Hi, Dricka. That's one of my new mentees in here. We getting started on a couple of things.
See, but hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. I'm excited y'all here. Thank y'all for coming. So, so the person that you went to that taught you the class and the Illustrator and all of those extra platforms, the person that you went to for the class, you get me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the person that you went to for the class that taught you Illustrator and those other platforms, was that like a mentorship or was that like a one-time class?
Okay, so the class was 10 weeks. It's called Primary Principles. It was a 10 weeks class, and we got on Zoom every week, and she gave us modules too. It was well worth my investment. Anybody I invest in is well worth it.
So was the investment like 3 figures, 4 figures? How much was the investment? 3 figures, 4 figures? 4 figures. So you invested 4 figures.
Oh, nice. Like, man, in order for these people to take me serious,
you had to take that big step.
Invest. Baby, I invest in personal development. Like, that's just what it is.
That's important though. Like a lot of people don't even want to spend 3 figures into themselves for their personal growth. A lot of people don't. Like they see stuff for $99 and expect a $99,000 experience, and it's not gonna happen.
Cause that's how much you should be charging. You doing them 12-week courses?
I am no longer doing 12-week courses. All of my courses are dropped down to 4 weeks.
Period.
Everything 30 days.
4 figures, so
30 days, and it's still 4 figures. It's still because you're getting the same information. It's just a faster pace. I just made my courses more rigorous, and you have to keep up because I'm moving on to the next thing. I mean, that's what they're doing in school with our kids. So you as an adult, you as an adult, you better be ready to take yourself serious.
You need to strap down because this is going to be a ride. 4 weeks of focusing on what you want to do. Like, that's just what it is.
And no excuses. A lot of people, you gotta talk about the no excuses because a lot of people want to come in and like, oh, I want you to train me. I want you to coach me. But it's not going to work if you're not serious about what you're investing in. Right. If you want somebody to coach you and spend all their time on you, I'm giving you the information. You have to go out and implement it. Or you have to have these things ready when I come back and follow up and say, okay, so Monday I told you to do this. It's Wednesday. Where are we with what I told you to do on Monday? That's important. Where is King? Oh my God. So you're a new mom and you let him go to Texas?
He's been there, like, he's been there he's been going back and forth there, like, every month.
You have family in Texas? Or his family's in Texas? Okay. Okay, yeah. Woo. Look, my daughter 14 and I still be like, wait, where you going? Who you going with?
I know, but I be sad, but you know I got to do what I got to do.
You do.
And he with my godparents.
That's good. It really take a village. A lot of people don't have that village anymore. So I try to be empathetic, but guess what? We not doing no pity parties. Sis. Like I had one of my mentors and one of my good friends tell me, like, don't come over here with the pathetic stuff. Don't come over here with the pity party or the victim syndrome every week. We not doing it.
Right.
We not doing it because guess what? Everybody have life going on. Life is happening on a daily basis. You have to keep that in mind. What's going to keep you?
You ain't the only one.
Yeah, you're not the only one. So if I have 80 people in my class and 79 of them have life happening, that means only one person is going to get the full aspect of what I'm trying to teach or trying to implement into their business.
Exactly.
No, you have to still say, okay, let me put my big girl shoes on, put my big girl boots on, and take today on by storm. Let me put my shades on if I'm not feeling it today. And roll with it.
Take y'all tell the work when y'all not feeling it, so you might as well have that same
energy
when it comes down to your business.
Yep.
Or whatever you invest in. That's how I look at it.
That's how I look at it too. I can't even lie.
Look, we got time to be wasting money out here.
When I put my money into something, I'm trying to get my full money's worth. I don't care if it's an ebook. I'm writing all in the corner of the pages to make sure that I'm implementing everything that I saw in this ebook or everything that we're doing in this course. Yes.
Yes. You telling me I just invested my money into play? No, that's not what I came to do.
So tell me, what made you make the investment of 4 figures to take your business to the next level? Like, what made you do it? What made you say, okay, this is my time to say, okay, Tempest, it's time for you to buckle down and go ahead and take your business to the next level? What made you say Stormy Creations is worth these 4 figures that I'm investing into it?
Because for one, I never took the class. The only thing I did was good during the internship.
Mm-hmm.
So, and her work, and the way her work speaks for itself. The lady, the woman I had did the class with, her work speaks for itself. She knew what she was talking about. It showed in her work ethic and the way she was.
Mm-hmm.
It just showed that she knew what she was talking about. And I was like, okay, it's a paper plane, so I do paper plane. I had to pay more with the paper plane. So I was like, okay, it took a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mentally.
Yeah. But I was like, I never took the class. I might as well do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know once I invest in this class, the price is going up. And I didn't get no 4-figure client until what, 2-3 months later.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I understand we preach raise your purse, raise your price, but how would I implement it to help me gain the highest scale paying clients to help me still?
So that's where you're stuck at now?
Yeah.
So first of all, we gotta go back to the basics. Don't make me get in coach mode, but you gotta go back to the basics and really find out who is your target audience. Who are you trying to serve? Like, you really have to sit down. That is a whole project in itself. Just finding out who is your target audience, because your same people that was paying $50 per flyer are not gonna understand why you went up to 4 figures. I understand, right, but everybody's not. I understand when I was coming to you for one flyer and I had to pay $50. But when I'm coming to you for a package deal and everything that you do for me now, of course I know that I'm going to be coming off of a ongoing lump sum of money.
Right.
So,
and you get your money worth. That's how I look at it. If you rather go be that person that only paying $50 for a logo, I didn't see somebody say, let me know who do this and this. So when the people were referring them, I've seen one person say they cheap and they fast. I don't want to be cheap or fast. I don't want to be defined as that.
Right.
Like, no, I want you to say her work is good and she gonna give you what you deserve, your money worth. Like, no, I'm not.
And so for me, I feel like that's a very good example. Because, like, last year, I went up on my prices as far as taxes, and I really didn't get any pushback. Like, I let my clients know, hey, this is our pricing strategy going forward. But I didn't, like, when you go to the post, I went to the post office the other day. They didn't send out a notice saying, hey, our prices are going up. I sent out a book, and normally when I send off books, it's like $3 because I use media mail. But when I sent out the books, it was like maybe $4 or $5. But I haven't shipped in a while, like me physically actually going ship. So I had to.
I just feel like even when you when you charge lower, I taught this financial coach. She was talking to me when every time I post something about my business or financial, she'll comment on it. I'm like, okay, this lady, she stays on my page.
So this was on Stormy Creations or when you had Stormy Financial?
She was on my personal page.
Okay.
But yeah, she's real big on financial. So she was like, you don't need and I see her on other people, other graphic designers too, telling them you don't need to have a sale because people gonna pay regardless. And she was like, even though you have a sale on me, you gonna get a sale.
Right.
So I'm just like,
that's facts. Just because you throw a sale does not mean you're gonna get a sale. I've thrown sales and people still purchase my regular price stuff. So that's absolutely true. I agree. Definitely. Just because you throw a sale that day, that does not mean, like, I have a sale going on now and people still not even using the code. They're going on and buying stuff at regular price.
Yep.
Go figure. But it happens. You have to be confident in your prices. And sometimes you don't just go from the 2-figure business to the 4-figure business. You gotta gradually go your way up. Even if it's $9.99, it's still $1,000 once you get to the taxes and the fees or whatever you have to implement in your business. Every business does not have the same pricing structure. Yes. And constantly throwing a sale does take value away from your product. Or it may run away the customers that value you. It may run away the customers that value you or feel like you are worth what your regular price is. But if you always got to slash through it, you don't always have to make people feel like they're getting a deal. You're not Walmart. You do not sell great value. You need to let people know the value is great, but it's not great value. Like, okay? She said definitely. For real.
Right.
You gotta let them know, like, from the jump. This is not for sale street. I'm letting y'all know this is what I have to offer. And this is the price.
And that's that. I definitely gotta be tough, but no, don't worry about it. No, baby, I can't be doing it. Even though I love to design. That's one thing I love to design.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I gotta tell. I gotta do. I can't be.
Yep, stand your prices, stand your ground with your prices, and keep pushing. Your time will come.
Stand your ground with your prices, keep pushing. I know that's right. Yep.
It will. So don't feel like, oh, I went up too fast. No. First of all, you gotta build your value because you, like you said, you coming back up. Your website is coming back up, so you need to go through your website sometime. That could be a part of your Reels challenge next month. Just go through your website and let them know, hey, this is this package. This is what's all included. This is what this package looks like when you purchase this package and stuff like that.
See if it's too much or not. See if it's too much included.
Yep. Or you can do something a la carte. Like you can add this and add this. I see how your pricing structure was before. Like you can add this, so you can go to this level, or you can go to that level. Or not offering like a full branded package, or you can do something like a build your own package.
I have it as a brand identity for just the logo, the thank you cards, the business cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the logo, well, the logo by itself, the website by itself, and then they have a package for both of them in one. And it includes the retractable banner, me printing that, your thank you cards, the business cards. That's a lot of stuff.
That is. I don't think people even realize the full value or the full scope of everything that you may do.
They be like, oh, well, I just want a logo. Well, baby.
You're going to need to put this logo somewhere.
That's another thing. Your font is a licensed font. So either you just want something. I don't know.
Let me tell you, the people, when they talk about logos, the people dragged for the people with the logos. They talked about the glitter logos. They talked about the cartoon logos. That's not real logos. If you see you have to look at your business like, where do I see my business in 5 years? Do you want to see your business in glitter in 5 years? If you starting out your business and you 40 years old or you 35 years old and you make 40, do you want to still have a logo with glitter in it?
Right, and I be trying to figure out, like, how do you approach people the right way? Because you already know how to be. I'm just going to be, like, straightforward. But, like, people don't like that. So it's like, I don't know. It's hard.
Direct is not always bad. But sometimes you have to warn people, hey, I'm direct. I'm not being rude. Because sometimes, like, even with me, for example, when people text me, I was really, really, really big on telling people good morning last year because people would just text you like you were in mid-conversation. Right? And I would be like, well, good morning. So now people are accustomed to texting me good morning and then saying whatever they have to say. But I'm so accustomed to trying to hurry up and reply to the message, I might just get to the point and go on about my business. So you might think I'm being rude. Like I had to literally text Leslie the other day and say, not being rude.
Good morning.
Hey, Pooh. Yeah, like I had to say, look, I'm not being rude, but I'm just trying to answer your question really fast. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people can't handle that or they want you to nurture them. And I was big on nurturing people. Like, you know, even with y'all, when we first met, I was on that credit class with y'all every night,
Right.
no matter what, cooking dinner, doing whatever, and teaching y'all. And then you turned over and started the tax class. So I was with you from like April to the end of the year last year. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, okay, well, my passion is here with the graphics. I say, well, guess what? I'm still going to support you. Don't think this is the end of the road because you don't want to do taxes anymore because it's not for everybody.
Mad at me because I had a long time with God. I broke down and everything.
I think for Jenna, I think it depends on the relationship. I think it depends on the relationship because sometimes people just come at you and you might not even be in that mood. Like, you gotta be real. I gotta be transparent all the time. You know me. But you might not even be in that mood and they're sending you a message and you might take it the wrong way. And it's like, what? Good morning, first of all, because you just started talking to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't had a...
What's going on?
Yes. That's a big problem. That's a big problem for me. I guess because I'm kind of old school. And so, like, girl, my grandma used to slap me if I didn't speak. And I used to be like, I don't want to speak. So now, it's a big pet peeve of mine. Like, I really be like, good morning. Like, you have to greet people. Just greet people. You don't know how much or how far that goes when you just greet somebody and say, well, how you doing? Or good morning. Or just revert the conversation. They'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. Because I really did just come at you with a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, good morning. I'm sorry.
Early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Before my office hours.
Oh no, I got to the point where I'm not replying. Like, if you texted me at 6 or 7 in the morning, I open at 9. I'm sorry, I open at 9. Like, I can't. The more, if you were trying to enforce office hours,
I said, hold on, let me text them from my business number because I don't know why you have my personal number anyway.
Yes.
So let me text you from my business number and tell you my office hours and how to get in contact with me because that's not. Some people just don't know boundaries.
Right.
That's one thing.
It's not even really. It's about boundaries and it's about etiquette. People don't have phone etiquette like back. Back when we was kids, we didn't have cell phones, so people just grumble on into the day or feel like, oh, it's not too late. I see her up on Instagram, so I'm still gonna text her. I'm off. If I'm off, just like a regular job, I'm off. I might have needed this personal day. So I'm off. Just because you see me on Instagram on my personal page, or if you see a post come across my business page, that does not mean that I'm up. Like you said, it can be automated. So keep that in mind. Like when you're texting people, if you're a business owner and you're on here, just keep in mind how you want people to treat your business. So that would be an easier way to rephrase it or regroup yourself on how you reach out to people. Okay, this is not a text-worthy conversation. Let me go ahead and email her this. Or this is not, let me pick up the phone and see how she responds to this. Because sometimes when you pick up the phone, it's way quicker than you texting.
Right.
It just depends if it's all office hours or not. So when you set an office hours boundaries, it was hard for me because I was coming from the place where I answer the phone anytime you call, anytime you have a question. If you need something, I'm getting up, I'm answering, I'm jumping on Zoom with you.
Yep.
And I was working myself crazy. And I used to, I despise this now, but I used to be the person that said, if you're not trying to outwork me, then you're on the wrong team. I don't even say that no more. We're not working harder. We're not working harder no more. We're working smarter these days.
Hello.
And so I had to learn that. So it's important that I implement that with my mentees. I implement that with my clients. I implement that with anybody that I'm working with. I let them know, listen, there's a better way to do that. Because you may not have known. Just like I've learned stuff on the way. You may not have known that there's an app for that. You may not have known that you don't have to manually email people. You can set your stuff up to go out on a certain day. You can set your stuff up to reply back to your clients or whatever the case may be, whether it's social media. How easy it is to grow your business organically. And the people that you look up to on social media, you can be that person. Stop wasting your time looking up to them. Look at your screen time.
You interact with your followers, not just have them as
followers.
Right, or not just on their story watching and never say nothing. Never say, hey girl, this cute. Or, like a picture, talk to them, see if they talk back or not. The celebrity's not talking back to you, so you're having a conversation by yourself anyway, so you might as well talk to the regular people that are here, that are supporting you, that are coming to see what you're talking about. Make them feel like celebrities. A lot of people come to you for the experience of you.
When y'all had come on my stuff, I said, look at you. I said, look at my family. They just be coming through.
Talk to your audience. Talk to your audience is very, very, very important. It's vital to your business. Especially, first of all, let's talk about right quick when social media went down.
Oh my God, let's talk about it.
I know everybody was going crazy. Like, I have posts scheduled. I have this going on today. I had planned on going live. I'm like, I'm going live. I'm ready. I hadn't got back in the mood of going live every day. I was going live with either you and Bree every day, and boom, social media closed down. But however, we had things in place that we was already working on behind the scenes, like our text message marketing, our email marketing, that went out and let people know, hey, you text me and was like, I got your email. I'm so excited.
I had just texted her. She was like, look, I'm making my email marketing right now.
Right now, on the spot. You have to learn how to pivot. I think that's important, and people don't even know when to pivot or how to pivot.
Right. Because you can't depend on social media. You need to build your email list today, not tomorrow. Build your email list. Even if you go on Facebook or make a status and be like, what's your email? Add them to your email list.
Yep.
They ain't gotta know why you asking for that email.
You gotta make it easy too. Like I done built so many email lists just going on Facebook saying who wants XYZ for free. They drop that email, now you're going in my email list.
Simple stuff. They will gravitate to that.
It could be a free checklist. Like some of y'all, whoever still here, just drop what you do in the comments, and I'm gonna give you a free tip right quick on how to build your email list.
Because I'm definitely gonna do a brand audit on the first. Well, not the first. That first week of November, I'm gonna do brand audits, at least 3 or 4. So I'm like, whoever subscribes, the first three people that subscribe, I'm gonna do brand audit, or they comment, they email. I think I'm gonna do comment. Because people are not going to go on the website and hurry up and subscribe. So, I'm going to do
yeah, because you have to make it easy. A lot of people are not going to stop what they're doing, go to your website, and then type up what's their email or fill out that little form that you may have. They're not going to do it. Trade Rock Cleaning Service. Okay, so do you have cleaning products or just a cleaning service? Do you do residential or do you do commercial cleaning? I'm trying to think of how to implement that for you. Business consulting. Okay, so for the first 5 people, for Jenna, for the first 5 people, you can say the first 5 people to drop their email address under this post, I will give you a free business building checklist. And that could be as simple as putting a checklist together, putting your logo as the what you call that thing? I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank. The template where it has your email at the top. And then, huh?
When it pop up?
No, like when she's sending out the checklist, I'm telling her to do the header. So once you put your email, your logo at the top, and just drop a little checklist in there saying this is the things that you need to start a business. This is what you need before you go to branding. These are the things that you need to call yourself a business. It's not just the EIN number, because a lot of people think, oh, I got my EIN number, I have a business. Do you have articles of incorporation? Those 6 pages that you get from the state? No, what's that? Oh, I just got the 1 page with the seal on it. That's everybody be excited about that 1 page, but the bank said, where are the rest of the pages? Who are you?
Why do you post?
I don't know. It's a trend. And for the and you can tell them, look, you need an EIN number, you need an LLC, you need to have a business bank account. You need to have a landing page, at least if you don't have a website, or be preparing to have a website. Just whatever you need to start your business. You need to have communication policies. You need to have certain things before you can say, hey, I'm in business. People just think, oh, I have a name, I have an EIN number, I have a business. Trust me, been there, done that. I've been an entrepreneur for over 9 years. Been there, done that. Had 10,000 EIN numbers and no business bank accounts. All my money was gone to personal accounts. Like, been there, done that. So, for me, everything that I teach and everything that I do comes from a place of, I learned this. I don't want nobody else to have to go through this and get that slap in the face. Like, yeah, you making money, but it's all going in one pot. What's going on with you? You need to separate this. This is a separate business. This is a business. And guess what? Next year, you making this kind of money, you might be paying taxes. You might not get a tax refund. So just letting people know that.
But you depositing this money. So therefore, they gonna see, and they gonna be wondering where this money coming from.
All right, so for the cleaning service, you can drop a free checklist on how to clean their home when you're not there. So if you clean in their house like once a month or twice a month or every 2 weeks or something like that, you can let them know, hey, use XYZ. It's not harsh. It's not going to take the paint off. It's not going to mess up your granite. It's not going to mess up your stainless steel. Use these products or use the products that you have if you have your own products. And if you do residential or if you do commercial, do one for commercial and do one for residential and just let them know. And that can build up your email list. So now when it comes down for the holidays and people spring cleaning or New Year's, this is your time now to build up your email list so that you can send them an email and say, hey, new year, new cleaning. It's time for you to have a cleaning.
Clean your house up.
Clean your house. Call us for a spring cleaning or sanitization evaluation, whatever you want to call it. So let me come over here and evaluate how much it's gonna cost. Hey, Mikhail, how much it's gonna cost me to clean however many square foot your house is, your room is, your office is. Let me come over here and evaluate that, and I'll give you my free checklist as well. And then we'll go from there. Then we'll sign a contract. Okay, so do you need me monthly? Do you need me every 2 weeks? How many people do you need to come and clean this space? How fast are you looking for me to clean this space? Ask your audience what they need. They're going to tell you.
Yeah, they sure will. If not, I just feel like sometimes they tell us what to do, but they paid us to do it.
But I think that comes from people being messed over so many times or going to so many people and throwing so much money in the trash. So where now they're skeptical about everything.
Right.
So you got to keep that in mind too, because I have people that go on my website and buy something and then come back and email me or text me and say, hey, I just paid. My system told me you just paid. Like, I understand, but we have a legit company over here. You don't have to screenshot your payment. It's not Cash App. Like, everything is coming to me as soon as you purchase something or as soon as you email. Even we have a chat feature on our thing. If you chat on the website, you're chatting with me. You're chatting directly with me. Even though I have a huge team, I am big on my customer experience. Like, even in my office, I'm sitting at the front. I don't want my executive assistant sitting at the front because I'll tell you what to do if I need you to do something. I want my clients to feel my energy when they walk in the door. Hey, Queen, how you doing? What you need today? If I know your name, I'm saying your name. Once we meet and shake hands and do business, then I'm calling you by your name every time. Or whatever nickname I give you or whatever you go by. That's what it's going to be from then and there. You know what I'm saying? And, like, a lot of people don't do that or they don't take pride in that. You learn that in the corporate world. Say people's name. Reply back to what they said.
Hey, boo, you all that.
Yes. Thank you. No problem. But it's like you could delegate a few things, but you still have to keep control of your business. Don't just feel like you have to outsource every single aspect of your business.
Right.
They do. They buy into people. That's exactly right, Jenna. People don't buy into businesses. They buy into people. I have so many people that have started tax companies because of me. It has nothing to do with doing taxes. They have no passion for taxes. And I can do taxes with my eyes closed. Like, I can teach taxes without looking at a book. I can teach taxes winging it. Like, literally telling you, okay, this is how I go. Because it's in my head. I've done it so many times. You know what I'm saying? I've done it spur of the moment. I've done it planned out. I've done it when my computer didn't work. I just had a board and a dry erase marker. And I still did it. And people still flourished in the industry. So it just depends on how bad you want it, not just want to be on side of that person. So don't go to all these different retreats and buy all these different ebooks and all this stuff just because you want to support somebody that's not even paying attention to you supporting them.
And that's the thing. When you're running a business, you can't listen to everybody. You can't invest in everybody.
Yep.
Because what you taking, like the only speakers I can listen to is TV, Eric, and Les Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Those songs I can listen to.
I love Les Brown.
Somebody else. You mess with my head. I can't have you in my head.
It's too many influences. It's like you have a spider sense going around because you're trying to tune into them. And what if all them people go live at the same time? You're not going to be able to catch everything. You're not going to be able to jot down every note. You're not going to be able to duplicate every process that they're giving you because you're getting too many things. So now you're trying to go ahead and implement this text message.
How you implement what they're telling you?
Yes. And then it's not going to work because you already all over the place. If you didn't start from step one and get that checklist from Jenna on how you're supposed to have your business or what you need to run your business, then move on to branding, then move on to marketing, then understanding that marketing and advertising are two different things. Marketing is not just tagging 100 people in your post. Marketing is not just posting all day. Like understanding these things because it's important. Hi, Danielle. We could go on and on. Like, I'm hyped.
We need to have a class. That's what I was just telling my friend. I said, we need to go tomorrow. Well, he already there, but I'm like, they don't understand. Mm-hmm. They don't. And then it's like a lady did a class, but don't nobody want to invest. But I'm just like, all y'all saying y'all run a business, but y'all not running it right. It's really based on who knows who.
Yep.
Who's popular.
Yep. And
that's not okay.
That's not okay. Oh, bro. I know this because I've been there. I've done it. I've been a person making my own flyers, making my own products, delivery driver, pickup person. People was coming to my door picking up strawberries when I was still doing strawberries. Like, all of those different aspects I didn't need to do. That's 10 different jobs. Until I say, okay, I could just make the stuff and put my stuff on Uber Eats. Now I don't have to deliver no more. Like, before I went into the building. So just knowing certain stuff and knowing where to implement systems to take yourself out of the business. And even I went to a class for free at the Urban League. I went to a class called Scale Up for my bakery business. But I used those same strategies that I learned in that class and implemented, how can I scale my text business? And from there, I scaled my text business. It's that simple. Like, you have to do your own research. Don't just harp on what people are telling you, because it's a bunch of people that's coming out these days saying, hey, I'm a coach. No, I've earned my rights and my titles as a coach because I went to college. I have the degrees. I have the experience. Because you know when you come out of college, they send you on these job interviews or these internships, and they say, oh, you need experience. No, I have both. Now what? It was on me to decide, guess what? I'm not letting nobody else dictate my livelihood. I need to take my businesses serious. And I did. I did taxes in the morning, and I did berries at night. That's what it was. Just like when I was working a job. Hey, Selena. I used to work at Auctioner in the morning, and I did berries at night. If it wasn't tax season, I'm doing berries. I'm doing drinks. I'm doing cakes. I'm doing whole parties. I was doing like 10 parties per weekend.
A lot of people don't even know you used to cook.
I still do. I just did a catering on like Sunday, like spinach dip and all kind of stuff. I just did a catering, and that's not. I don't even have to promote that no more. I literally don't even be on that page anymore. Like, people be asking me, "You still do it?" Yes, I still do it. I still do it. My restaurant is still next door to the tax office, so I still do it. But at the same time, I don't have to promote that. That's just like now. I don't have to promote taxes really. Like, a lot of people be like, "Hey, tax lady." It's there. I'm not really a salesy person, so I'll never be like, oh yeah, let me sell you this, or I got this going on. I'm gonna tell you what I have going on and what I have to offer, and that's it. You want it or you don't. It's gonna still be here. It's gonna still be here when you come back. I'm never gonna stop doing what I love doing taxes. I still like doing baking. However, Texas is more lucrative at the moment. I'm not putting the bakery down, but I'm investing more of my time into Texas. And my passion really is teaching and helping people. Like, I naturally just tell people, oh, if you tell me your idea, I'm naturally going to be like, oh, you need to do this, 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 and this. Like, just naturally, it just rolls off. You know what I'm saying? So, if I know it or if I don't know it, I know somebody that knows it. Then, like, I'm just that type of person. I'm the plug on everything. So,
it should go right here. They do this. So, if you're serious, you're going to get into it. If you're not, I tried to help you.
And I'm only going to put you with people that's serious.
Exactly.
Everybody not going to hold your hand and nurture you and say, well, I did do these 3 logo templates for you, but I'll go back and do another revision. No, I just wrecked my brain and I did these 3 logo templates for you. So if you need another revision, if it's like a whole nother design, no, it's a cost to that. You gotta let them know what's your boundaries or what's a deal breaker for you. That's why you came up with the plan of you have to apply to be with me. You have to apply to be my client because I don't want to just take on anyone.
If you ain't got the money before you get on that phone with me, we can't talk. I only get on the phone with people that's able to pay the price now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for your application, is it an application fee or do they just apply and you call them back or they book an appointment? How does that work?
Apply.
Hey, Bree.
See, I got with this girl. She does systems, so she basically helped me map out how my process would be.
Mm-hmm. Like a flow chart.
At first, I had to do it herself, but I was like, I don't have time to do it. Really don't have time to do it. But I'm doing it.
No, listen, when you was trying to start implementing systems, it's like, damn, I really do all this stuff.
It's a lot, but everything's gonna be. I probably need you to be my test track, my run.
Of course, I'm down. Look, I'd be like, whatever. Yeah, sure.
Everything on automatic.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Like, I'm getting all my emails out of constant contact, and I'm putting it in my new system that I just invested in. I invested 4 figures in the system as well. People don't want to do that, so you gotta kind of weigh your options and see where you want your business to be. If I pay these 4 figures this month, 4 figures is only $1,000, y'all. If that's the starting point, so it could go all the way up to $99.99. But I'm just saying, so if you want to invest in yourself these 4 figures and say, guess what? These 4 figures about to make me 5 figures, 6 figures, $1 million. It's gonna be worth it. It is worth it. Take that time, get off social media, look at your screen time and see how much time are you using on social media and how much time you can take away.
Because I was like, I'm strolling, looking at everybody else's business. I got business to handle.
It's more of I'm missing something. Everybody have that I'm missing something syndrome. I'm missing something. That's why I have to.
No, you ain't missing nothing. But people living their best lives. That's what some of them are.
I'm on live.
But that's all. And all you gonna see on your TL now is people flashing, posting up money, or on vacation. That's all you gonna see.
Good night, daughter.
Like, sometimes I really be want to go on my page and just unfollow a lot of people. Even designers, because I'm like, it's a distraction. I don't want to see your work when I have work too.
Mm-hmm. See, me, I like to build a network, right? It's not me. I'm the opposite because
it's a distraction. I don't know.
In the text industry, I feel like it's nothing more that, I don't know, maybe you could do something different, but I mean, I do different stuff. So I kind of follow a lot of text preparers just because some people don't know what they're doing, or they come into the industry and they don't have guidance, or they don't have anyone to ask questions to, because some people are withholding information that's already probably out there or that can help someone. But if they've never been helped, or they don't look at it to where, oh, I can help the